Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your October 2022 new love reading for all of you singles out there. If you are single and ready to mingle, this is the reading for you. If you are currently in a romantic partnership of some kind, then please check out the love readings that are already all posted for you. Pisces, this energy will last for about the next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so let's see what we've got coming in for you guys. If you're new to my channel, by the way, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. Keep in mind, folks, this is a general reading for the collective energy. Not all the messages that come out will resonate with you. Take the parts that do, leave the rest behind for somebody else. So we do have for the month of October, it's very relationshipy in the month of October. It's also a big time for transformation and for healing old wounds, old scars that may come to the surface, and even new ones that we create. We have Venus in Libra all the way up until the 23rd of the month, and this, of course, brings about balance and harmony back into your world, the ability to make balanced, fair decisions that are right for you, the extra energy boost to be honest and truthful with yourself, okay, to bring things up from your subconscious as well. Okay, but also to express your feelings. That Venus energy brings about a lot of love and abundance into our world throughout the month ahead. We do have a full moon in Aries on the 9th of October. And full moons, of course, are always representing the end of a cycle in our world, the final decisions that we make, and also brings us the extra energy to let things go. This one is very closely aligned with Chiron, so this does bring about some deep healing of some old issues that may come to the surface, and of course sometimes also the ability to let us go from our frustration or our anger, especially that we haven't found love, or we haven't found what we're looking for, or we just find one dud, so to speak, after the other. Not that there's really anyone that's a dud, it's just they're not meant for us. So let's see what we've got. We have a new moon in Scorpio, very powerful energy on the 25th. New moons, of course, also always bring about the chance for new beginnings, a fresh start. Let bygones be bygones, move ahead, move forward. And this one in Scorpio, because it is an eclipse energy. The energy that comes in will last for about the next 6 months. That's on the 25th. And this does open some magical portals for you. So a big shift may lay ahead for you in the next number of months to find that love that you are looking for. But we do have Mount coming in here, and this is the Death card. And this is that Scorpio energy, very strong, very powerful for you. The energy coming in with the Page of Pentacles as well. So perhaps this, for some of you here, you've learned a lot about yourself. The Page of Pentacles, very much knowledge based, okay, also grounded and rooted in reality. Okay, so maybe you're really getting real with yourself about love, what it is that you want. What are you looking for? Are you looking for something that can last a long time, right? That long-term commitment. Or are you looking for something that's just a little bit more lighthearted, at least to begin with, and that doesn't necessarily change your life, for like in a massive way, right? You retain a little bit of independence. Okay, but the Scorpio energy here does bring about a huge energy of being able to let go. Now with the page, okay, the pages do represent children. So you could be really in the healing of the inner child. There may be something that you've experienced in your childhood that may have formed and shaped your belief systems around love, okay? Or maybe you lost faith in love, all right? And quite often that does, our adulthood is quite often formed in our childhood. So there may be something there that does come up from the subconscious, very powerful energy. But this is your chance to let go, to move forward, and to embrace the new life that is offered in front of you. You may not necessarily see what that is, okay, but there's some changes that are laying ahead within you and also externally. Now, the Page of Pentacles can certainly also represent that Perhaps you're changing your mindset about having a family, especially if you've been in situations before where you're like, no, I don't think I'm ready to start kids. I need to have kids. I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on me, or I want a solid, stable relationship before I do that. So there may be some changes, right? That death card does bring in a big energy of change, transformation, but also detaching and letting go. So you might have a lot of changes in the month ahead about your belief systems or about what it is that you wanted, especially in regards to those children or to the type of commitment that you're looking for. But I also do feel here for some of you that you may have something, a connection coming in. They may be a Scorpio, or it could be happen around the Scorpio time, this around the new moon time for you. With the Page of Pentacles, quite often does represent manifestations coming to fruition, something coming into reality for you. Okay, so whether it's just something that you've learned or something that may come to light, there may actually be a person, an invitation, an offer, an opportunity that's coming in here for you that is, you really want to move forward with. Okay, it can be that kind of life-changing connection for you, something really rather exciting, but again, something that you may have manifested in from previous months, okay, or something you've been waiting for a while. But the Page of Pentacles also does bring out the energy of having fun, of being focused on yourself, your needs. You're open to new experiences. You're open to meeting new people. You're putting yourself out there, hopefully. Okay, you've learned a lot on your journey. You've learned a lot about yourself, what you're looking for out of relationships, and you're really shifting into this energy where you are feeling a little bit free and clear, and you're moving forward, you're living your best life, you're having some fun. Okay, and it's a great energy to be in, right? When we're having fun, when we're living one day at a time, when we're enjoying our moment, oh, our vibe is so good, our vibe is so high. And this is where you really do attract people, okay, that match your vibration, right? Like attracts like. So the higher your vibe is, the higher the vibe of the people that you attract into your world. The energy that benefits you the most, and this is really matching up with the energy that we've got coming in. We've got Dervish, which is the Hermit card, okay, and that's that Virgo energy. We also have the Ten of Swords coming out with that, so it's very spiritual energy with that Hermit card. It's very solitary energy as well. So contemplation, meditation, and a little bit of soul searching will probably bring you the answers or reveal some blocks to you. The Ten of Swords shows that you may really be at the end of a very difficult cycle, and there's new doors and opportunities opening up for you. You may get some deeper insights and realizations as to why something previously has come to an end and why it was so painful. There's also a healing element that comes in here with the Hermit card, just like there is with that full moon in Aries on the 9th. Okay, this huge energy of healing, of relief, of being able to let go of those old wounds, and also to use those old wounds and scars to our advantage, right? When we turn pain and heartbreak into a learning experience, this actually gives us a little bit more wisdom, for one, but also a little bit more empowerment, right? We're turning a negative into a positive, okay? And you may be getting some very deep insights about that. You may also be changing your mindset, right? The Ten of Swords, is usually something quite difficult that has come to an end. Now, in this particular card, this is the Modern Love Oracle, or the Modern Love Tarot, I should say. And we do have the 10 swords here on a dartboard, okay? And we do have a divorce certificate down here on the table. So it may be that some of you are healing from a divorce, from a separation, okay? And you're maybe have really taken a lot of time out for yourself to really settle down, right? And, sometimes we do, as humans, right, we've got the need for connection, for love, for companionship, camaraderie, shoulder to cry on, someone to laugh with. And, when that's gone, whether by our own hand or by someone else's doing, when that's gone, it leaves those scars and it hurts. So there may be that you may have been really being experiencing that time where you've taken the time to heal. You have taken the time to really figure out who you are, what you want, gained insights and understanding as to how something has transpired. But I also do think here that in this energy, this is a big energy of, after a time of quiet contemplation, figuring out what you want, because when we have that hermit energy, we are going within to think about what's important to us, and we're setting intentions. We're setting a goal. We're wishing upon a star, so to speak, okay? And that goal, that intention lights our path forward. And if you look on this death card here, is that we do have a path lit going forward, right? We turned our back on something and we're moving towards the future and not looking back. Okay, so you may just be in this energy that's benefiting you the most. Okay, the blessing there is deeper insights, is healing, and is also that extra power, that extra energy boost to set some really good intentions. Okay, but I feel some of you are getting out of your comfort zone as well. You're breaking out of your shell, okay, and you're ready to meet new people. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles energy, you might be a little bit slow mover. Okay, it's not the fastest energy. The Pentacles are always slow. Okay, but with this Page of Pentacles, you just may be excited to get out there and start exploring, but some of you may just be taking some baby steps. Whatever your situation is, Spirit says here, keep the faith. Okay, you have learned a lot in your journey. The Hierophant represents that spiritual connection, that connection with your higher self, but also with the universe there. Okay, your belief systems, you've grown, you've evolved. And this is that reminder from Spirit to keep the faith. Everything that you've learned, all those pearls of wisdom, those challenges that you've turned into insights and learning experiences, these are all working in your favor. So keep that faith, believe in yourself, and be confident, okay, that you will find what it is that you're looking for. Sometimes when you stop looking, it's funny how that happens, because when we do look too much and too hard, and when we focus too much on finding that love, sometimes we create the blocks. So Spirit's really saying here to you to release, to let go, to trust and have faith that there's a lot of powers at work for you. There's a lot of things manifesting behind the scenes for you. This is also about being committed to your journey. Okay, the Hierophant is, of course, a marriage card. Yes, it is. Okay, so some of you are healing, okay, again, from that perhaps broken commitment, okay, higher level of commitment with that Hierophant there as well. Okay, so there is that healing energy that is coming in here also. All right, but I think here that you're really getting a true sense of self, who you are, what you value, and what it is that you want out of love. But we've got the Page of Cups coming here also. And this being your advice energy from Spirit, the Page of Cups is a beautiful energy. And Spirit is really saying that this is your time when you can really focus and set some intentions to attract the new love into your life. But the Page of Cups, you need to be open. Open your heart and your soul and be in the flow of the universe, right? We don't want to obsess. Okay, we don't want to get frustrated or angry, right, that we haven't found those connections. Spirit says here there is love in the air for you. Okay, and there just may be something headed your way that surprises you a little bit. Okay, but you do need to open up to that love. Really do that. Really do that. Engage in that connection with your heart and your soul. Okay, also trust your intuition, because I feel here that Spirit is saying to you that there may be a little bit of a surprise headed your way, or there may be something that comes up to the surface, some underlying feelings that may catch you off guard a little bit. The Page of Cups does sometimes bring in a little bit of a surprise, something we didn't quite expect. So there may be some underlying emotions somewhere along the way that you do need to address, that you need to heal. And this is that perfect energy that's coming in the month ahead to do that with that full moon in Aries, because it does have that connection to Chiron, which is the wounded healer. So anything that does come up now, okay, we can turn that pain into something a little bit more magical. All right. And so there may be, again, we've got 2 pages coming out here. So there's a lot of new energy coming in here for you. All right. But it's, I feel in a big way, yes, there's new love that is around you. Just be open, be welcome to it. Okay. Keep an eye out, but don't be obsessive. Okay. But I also do feel that there is this new sense of you and who you are and what it is that you're wanting. And I think there's this big shift that's coming in here for you. Spirit's really preparing you, okay, to receive love and to find love, something that's going to make you happy, and with that Hierophant energy there for the long term. So think about your long-term goals and values in regards to love, because that is coming out here in your reading, right? This new energy. But again, there may be something that does involve children, because those pages, yes, they represent new energy. They represent improvements. It could be your inner child, but it can also be you keeping, if you have children, of course, you're keeping their best interests at heart, right? Trying to make the right decisions, because your decisions don't just affect you, they also affect your little ones, okay? But you also could be, just again, a repeating message, opening yourself up to love and marriage and family, children, and whatever that looks like for you. Some of you may have, because the Hierophant energy is a very traditional card, right? Conformity and structure, a little bit of conservative energy, rules and regulations, a little bit when it comes to belief systems, right? Not necessarily in our world. So, for example, think it's a very religious card, right? Think of like organized religion, think of family traditions, things like that. So, think of that, first we go on a date, then we fall in love, then we get engaged, then we get married, then we start a family, right? All of those things in the order and structure as far as relationships go. And you might have some different belief systems around that. And Spirit just says here with that Page of Cups and that Hierophant, that there is somebody that you are calling in, okay? And it's important, Spirit says, to find the people that have that same belief system that you do, whatever that looks like to you, okay? Because sometimes we want to break free from that order and structure, because it may not work for you, okay? Perhaps a piece of paper stating that you're married, especially if you already have one divorce certificate under your belt, okay? Your next relationship may not necessarily involve that piece of paper stamped by a judge, right? It may just be a little bit more free-spirited, but still with the love, right? Because sometimes that piece of paper, it's not necessarily for you. It may not be necessary. So whatever your belief systems are around what a relationship looks like to you, okay, Spirit really is putting you in this energy where you may get some deep insights and realizations about that, okay, and open yourself up there. Once you know what you want, that's when the magic really does happen, okay? And that's where that Hermit energy really does come into play for you to get those insights and do that soul searching, okay? Dig deep within yourself, okay, to realize what you want, where you've been, what you've learned, all of that energy, okay? But it is a big shift that is coming in here for you. And it's not fast energy, I do have to say, okay? It's not fast energy on any level, especially since we do have the Hanged Man coming in here. But we do have a second Hierophant coming in here as well. So we do have some progress that's being made, albeit a little bit slow. And, like I said, with the eclipse energy, that new moon energy that comes in, it sets the stage for about the next 6 months or so. So relationships and love and attracting in the right kind of people really are, there's going to be a lot of changes in the next few months for you. Okay. And right now it looks like for you at least, yes, you may have some new connections on the table. Okay. But for others of you, there's a big collective energy here of healing, personal growth, and realizing what the new means to you. Okay, so we do need to sometimes take baby steps, right? Those pages, those little small steps forward. Okay, but ultimately, when we have those pages, it's excitement for what is to come, right? It's opening yourself up to those new experiences. But the Page of Cups also brings in, there's a huge spiritual energy here for you, Pisces. Okay, so I think these moon cycles in the month of October are really going to be very powerful for you. Okay, especially that Scorpio energy, especially that new moon. And I think that there's just a lot of emotions that may be coming to the surface, a lot of spiritual growth, but also deep spiritual insights for you as well. Okay, new insights coming in here for you. If you were ever going to set some intentions to manifest new love and new connections into your life, this is a great month for you to do that with this energy that's coming in. So, very powerful, very strong, big connection to your higher self and to the universe there. So, and again, remember this 10 of Swords, the end of a difficult cycle, or, you know, again, getting deep insights into something that has previously caused you a lot of pain. Okay, maybe something that has been lingering, right? As humans, we do tend to hold on to things. Okay, so big energy of letting go. But we do have Scorpio energy here, we do have Virgo energy, and we've got a double dose of Taurus coming in here. So if you do have new connections that you're making with that Page of Pentacles, you know, maybe you already know somebody, maybe you're out getting out of your comfort zone, meeting new people. Okay, I feel here there's a lot of opportunities out here for you, a lot of different energies on the table, but they're all very deep. So you just may meet that person that has a deeper connection than just surface level. Okay, something that maybe you just really click with right away. Okay, your intuition, trust it. Okay, very powerful and very strong for the month ahead. But we do have the Hierophant, or sorry, not the Hierophant. Well, we do have that too, but we've got the Hanged Man coming in here. Not everyone likes the Hanged Man because we're just hanging out. We're not moving. We're not shaking the world or anything like that. But the Hanged Man serves a really important purpose: to surrender, to release, to let go, to be in the flow, to let go of obsessions, frustrations, anger, anything like that. Let go of the need to have things in the here and the now. The Hanged Man is just perfectly comfortable hanging out in that tree. Okay, so there may be a pause, okay, before you get some action or some traction, okay, but it does serve that purpose, because when we have that Hanged Man, we do release, let go, but this also allows you to look at things from a different perspective, a different angle. You have an open mind, you have an open heart, and you're in the flow. When we have you're very much in receiving mode, deeper insights, that aha moment and epiphany may come your way. Okay, but it's a little bit of a thinker energy, but not one where you're like thinking, obsessing, and analyzing, right? It's just like, oh yeah, oh, that's kind of cool. I could see myself doing that. Or yeah, I can see the potential for finding love, right? You got a very open mind and a very open heart with that. And I think here, considering we have the Hierophant coming out a second time, we have the Eye of Ra up in the corner there. And I think your third eye is very much activated. I think you've got very powerful visions, okay? Very much a visionary here. And I think you really do believe in this energy that, yep, you've got the love coming towards you. Now, the Hierophant, of course, not going to go too deep into it since we already do have that card coming out. So a double dose of Taurus coming in here. So there may have been some intentions that you set when we had the last new moon, perhaps in Taurus. Okay, but it is Taurus energy, so it's very earthy, down to earth energy. And considering you're a water sign, a little bit of earth and water, right? The earth and the water do connect, symbiotic kind of union there. Okay, and there could just be someone here that you've been waiting for, right? Because the Hanged Man can be a card of waiting, and again, that Hierophant there can be that that Taurus person, someone who knows what they want, someone who's down to earth, someone that also has a spiritual connection with you though as well, but someone who may really match what it is you're looking for, match your values, match your goals, even match your belief system, okay, on some level, maybe not every level, okay, because there's certain things that maybe you're going to let go. It's like, well, yeah, you know what, that wasn't really what I was looking for, but you know what? I think I'm okay with it. Okay, so you just may have that deep connection that is coming in there with potentially a Taurus person, okay, or you're just really maintaining the faith and belief, okay, and you're open and ready for the new connections coming in. We have wise salt, the new pearl, very nice, silver, and we also have the benevolent guide. Wow. Okay. So the wise salt, for one, salt is used in protection, right? Also a little bit of cleansing. All right. But the wise salt, this is, with the new pearl. Okay. I think here that you do have those deeper insights, especially with silver coming in here as well. It's about reflection. Okay. So I think here that you are being very much guided. Okay. We've got the benevolent guide coming in here. That spiritual guidance. Also your higher self is showing you the way, forward, is highlighting something for you, bringing you clarity. Okay, follow your signs, symbols, and synchronicities that are around you, because you really may be shown your path forward. Okay, and if you feel as though you've gotten off track on some level and finding new love, I think you're going to be propelled maybe in a different direction, hence the Hanged Man, being open to new directions, new possibilities. Okay, but I think you're also going to be getting some signs of encouragement here as well. Okay, but when we have the benevolent guide, this is also something that is being guided towards you, whether it is those insights, those pearls of wisdom, okay, or whether it is something new. Like I said, we do have that Page of Pentacles coming here. Okay, so there could be new opportunities, new connections, right? Maybe not all of them will work out. 10 of Swords. Okay, not all of them will work out if you're meeting multiple people, but each one is bringing us those little pearls of wisdom. Okay, and sometimes, how do we get a pearl, right? We set some intentions, we plant a seed. In order for the pearl to grow, there needs to be a little bit of agitation, okay? A little bit of uncomfortable energy. So in order to really find that little treasure, okay, that pearl, right, what we need to do sometimes is shake things up a little bit. So you may have those connections where not everything works out, right? Remember, one closed door leads to another open door. And that's very reflected in this 10 of Swords energy, right? Turning the back on something, right? One door closes, but another one opens right there. And such is life. Okay, so I think you do have a lot of magic. I think you've got some wisdom that you've built up, new, deeper insights, right? The silver energy does bring about an energy of reflection, very closely associated with that moon energy. So again, you might be, very connected with your heart and soul here, but really pay attention. You're being guided down a path in a new direction, a different direction. Connections are being guided towards you, and this is an energy of, again, your connection with your higher self, but also your angels, spirits, guides, and they're bringing something towards you that is very, very exciting. A gift, right? The new pearl is a gift from the universe. So keep an open mind there. Okay, let's see what else we've got for you guys. Oh, beautiful. We have communication coming in here. So communication is very highlighted in the month ahead, especially with that Libran energy, the being honest and truthful with yourself. This gives you the ability here and to express your feelings, okay, and to get out there and communicate. Your throat chakra is very activated right now. So whether it's the stories and the communication that you have internally, okay, or externally with other people, this beautiful flow of communication, okay, making new connections, coming in here, exchanging thoughts, ideas, belief systems, having everything from a casual conversation to those deeper ones here as well. And this is very much highlighting that Libran energy, but also that Venus energy that's here through the month as well. Okay. Your ability to express your feelings, your thoughts, and really kind of open up a little bit, especially if you've been closed off at all. Okay. So communication in all forms is highlighted for you, but man, oh man, oh man, we have your third eye that is activated here. And again, remember all of these cards that are coming out, there's something here that is shifting in you in a very big and a very positive way. Our third eye is where we see our visions, where we can really turn our visions into reality, right? Very closely associated with manifestations. So for your third eye chakra, it's open. You may benefit greatly from working with crystals that activate the third eye or that enhance your third eye, but also some chakra meditations as well, especially with that third eye. Okay, there's something that you are seeing right now, a vision that you can turn into reality. Okay, or there are deeper insights and visions and visualizations that are coming to you. Okay, so scrub and clear that third eye chakra there and just allow the messages to come in. Again, there's a lot of magic that is coming in here for you in this energy. So not only are you open and seeing with your physical eyes, okay, but all of your higher chakras are going a little bit crazy. Okay, so certainly very open for you there. Let's get the final message for you here, and we have Urus coming in. So this does bring in a lot of potential for you to find love. Okay, to first know what you want, then be courageous in your ability to find it, or to maybe be patient and wait for it, but then also does bring in some speed to your situation. Okay, so after a period of contemplation and insights, okay, there is an action oriented energy that comes in here. This is a time of freedom, of action, of using your inner strength, of gaining deeper levels of insight, understanding, and wisdom from your present, but also from your past, and perhaps even visions of your future that you can really turn into reality. So there is this energy of start and stop, okay, or stop and then start. All right, first there is calm energy, and then boom, springing into action. Okay, so I think here that there is something that is shifting. Okay, so once you figure things out, once you know what you want, then boom, there you go. And that's when the magic really does start to happen. Okay, and especially when you've got your third eye here, you wouldn't want necessarily a connection coming towards you before you're ready anyway, right? Because it's not going to work out, right? So, and there's also a reason for some delays as well. It's because, especially when you're looking for love, okay, is that not only do you need to be ready for the relationship that you deserve, okay, but your person needs to be ready too. And this is a time of healing, of letting go, of sorting out some issues, of being free so that you can connect with the new. And it's an important step that we sometimes rush past. Okay, and that's where we end up with repeating patterns and things all over again, right? And so we don't want to do that. Repetition is boring. Okay, we want the new. All right, and I think here that there is a big shift happening for you. Perhaps some of you, again, like we said, getting new people into your world in the month ahead. I think others of you, there's a little bit more of a waiting period, but there's a purpose behind it, a big one. Okay, and that's when the magic really does start to happen. So use that new moon in Scorpio to your fullest potential. Set some intentions, okay? Use that full moon to your potential, right? Process some feelings, emotions. do a little bit of meditation, okay? Whatever gives you those connections and those deeper insights, and whatever it is that you may need to release so that you can move forward free and clear, and embrace the future as it is meant to be. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.